Today we're going to find out which ballistic missile is more powerful, Turkey's Bora or Israel's Jericho 3. But before we continue, let me tell you that neither of these two nations would want to use them against each other. It was first launched in 1986 and has a range of 1,100 kilometers. Its maximum speed is reported to be Mach 20, which is 5 times the speed of sound. In that case, both missiles would head towards their targets at 5 times the speed of sound. If the target is Tel Aviv, then the Israeli pilot would have no problem reaching it, as the distance between the two cities is only 160 kilometers. Well, the Israeli Jericho 3 strikes harder, not only because it can reach further, but also because it can carry a nuclear warhead. Do you think this video was helpful? Let me know in the comments below. And do you forget to subscribe so that I can keep you updated on everything related to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. But if the target is someplace else, say 500 kilometers away, then the Bora would reach its target. First, because the range of the Bora is 290 kilometers, while the range of the Jericho 3 is only 1,100 kilometers. The missile has a 1-ton payload and its accuracy is ± 5 meters. Both countries are NATO allies and partners and have good relations with each other. It's a medium-range, solid-fueled, single-stage ballistic missile with a range of 290 kilometers. It has a 500-kilogram payload, and its accuracy is said to be around 10 meters. So right off the bat, we can see that the Jericho 3 has a longer range and higher speed than the Bora. Also, the accuracy of the Bora is a bit of a concern for Turkey, because if Turkey were to attack Israel with the Bora, the state of Israel, with its Iron Dome anti-ballistic missile system, could easily intercept the Bora before it reaches its territory. However, hypothetically speaking, if they were to use them against each other, who would win? Let's find out. The Israeli Jericho 3 is a liquid-fueled, long-range, single-stage ballistic missile. On the other hand, the Jericho 3 has been battle-tested, and there is also the nuclear option. Even though Turkey is a NATO ally, Israel doesn't really feel threatened by it. However, if Iran ever manages to acquire nuclear weapons, then Israel would definitely feel threatened by them. And in that case, the Jericho 3 with a nuclear warhead would surely destroy any target in the country of Turkey. Now let's take a look at the Turkish Bora. However, what if we were to assume that the Iron Dome system is inactive? But there is one major problem with this assumption. The Bora is a newly developed missile, and Turkey hasn't really tested it yet. So the question still remains, who strikes harder?